Hello, Reflect. So this is puzzle game with colors. There's few things you can place. There's this like a line, it's like a mirror that deflects the color depending on the angle. Then there's this fun like pentagon that can split into like 3 angles. And I think I missed the important part of the tutorial because there's this like a blue, red and green that should change the color, but I think it only works on the white. And then there's this also arrows that change the color depending on like if it's up or down. So basically you just need to get correct color into the circle of the same color. This is a demo. Bellhop. This is kind of like hotel management. So you have to pick up the luggage and then bring them to the room, and also whatever the guest asks. So like they can ask for soap, for coffee, for meal, whatever, and then you also need to clean after daily. This is a demo. Byte Hack. So this is a hard platformer game where you have to hack the enemies or the platforms. So you need to hit the enemy to kind of freeze them, and then you can jump on them, and the platforms you need to activate them by hacking them. Right? So yeah, it's kind of hard. It gets even harder. This is a demo. Hexahedra. So this is kind of automation game. You have this stuff that you can place. It's also like programming. So there's this like a starting cube, finish cube, and then there's also like a painting and stuff like that. So what you need to do is like place this like a painting machine, and then give the commands like a programming to the cube. Just like unload the cube, then turn it around, or like maybe spin it like on the clockwise, and then paint however it needs to be painted, and then put it in the finish box, and then repeat the pattern like until you get it 5 times. So, and it gets harder a bit, like more stuff to do. And yeah, this is a demo. Wantless Solace at World's End. Okay, so this is turn-based like tactical RPG, right? There's stuff that you can equip on your character. Like I played this a while ago. This was like a boss fight. I don't quite remember. Anyway, check the description. This is a demo. RUNGORE. Okay, so this game, your character is auto-attacking whatever it's on its way, and after each fight, I believe, you get the cards, and then these cards you don't have to use, and they don't have the cost, but they can help you, like, in a difficult fight, right? So it's optional to use them. This is a demo. Tales of Fablecraft. Okay, so this is supposed to be like you create your own like a tabletop D&D kind of game, and the tutorial here doesn't really help with like playing the game. Like it doesn't like guide you to the tutorial. It's some kind of unrelated story to the game, right? Maybe that's the point. Anyway, this game depends on the creators, like a game master to create the game, and then if it will take off. Anyway, this is a demo. Harbor Captain. So there's ships that they have color, and then they're coming from both sides, so you need to guide them and unload them like at the port like of the same color without them crashing into each other. So you just have to stall them and like make them like go around until they can port. This is a demo. Pixel Game Maker series NYANxTECH. Okay, this game is kinda like hard platformer, and it has interesting idea, but why controller? So it gives you these blocks that have like controller controls on them, and then you need to press them to either activate them or deactivate them. And if you try to play on keyboard, A is B, B is A, X is X, and epsilon is epsilon, and there's the buttons that like, you know. So it could be decent. Maybe if you play on the controller, it's better. It's as it should be, right? But was this game coded on controller? I don't think so. Anyway, this is a demo. Battleship Collide space shooter. So it is a space shooter. It's not the best. Like when shooting the enemies, right? You see you can't really hit them. You kind of have to tailgate them, be like right behind them to be able to hit them. But it works. This is a demo. CTHULOOT. Okay, this game can be played alone or like co-op. So there's like in each level there is a couple of rooms, and then each room there is like obstacles or like puzzles to complete, and then in some there's gold that you need to collect, and then there's also a special like a diamond or like a collectible that is like a bonus, right? So you try to complete all the rooms and collect as much gold as possible, and then later it gets counted on when you go to lobby. This is a demo. Echoes of the Abyss. So this is like those games where you feed your fish with smaller fish and then the bigger ones, right? Except you have power-ups here, and it's not very balanced because you can enter in the second room and then there's fish that are like you're not able to eat, and they're like too fast and they eat you, and you have like 5 lives or something. So maybe it's meant to be this hard. So this is a demo. Oblin Party. Okay, this game was not meant to be played alone. You can jump and then you have left and right hand, and then you can like stick to something, or like you can grab something kinda, and then you just need to kill each other or like stay the last one alive to get the point. Then whoever gets the certain amounts of like round wins is like a winner, right? This is a demo. Cozy Crest. Okay, this game is not very well optimized and kinda doesn't work at all. For example, you need to collect wood and you have an axe, but if you try to chop axe, it doesn't actually get chopped, like it doesn't register the hit. And also when you somehow manage to like chop down the tree, there's no resources that tree drops. So this game needs a lot of fixing. But yeah, I mean, you can fly and stuff, but you need to get to that. First you need resources to craft stuff, which you cannot get, like, you have to pick them up, kind of. Yeah, well, it is what it is. It's a demo. Non-stop drive. So this is a driving game, but like, you have to go full speed non-stop. If you slow down, there's this like a timer that ticks down, and then when it goes to 0, right, the bomb explodes. So the steering in this game is like very slow. It's like very hard to steer. I don't know if you can tell from here, but yeah, you can crash very easily. So this is a demo. Is this game trying to kill me? The answer is yes. So you have this room, and then inside the room there's like a PC. You need to go in like enter the PC, right, and then play those mini games, and then you have to peek around the room because the answers for all the puzzles are kind of in the room. And then yeah, there's like a bunch of puzzles. This is free game, but not a full game. Only this like a preface, kind of like prologue or kind of like a demo. The executive movie industry tycoon. So you have this room, but I don't think that matters. So what you do is like just click on the button, give your movie a name and like a genre and like all kinds of things like producer and stuff, lead role, and movie magically gets made, right? And you can unlock other genres and like other people and stuff to try to make a better movie on the over and over. So this is a demo. Undead Onslaught. So this is a survivor game, and I think it's not supposed to be completed the first try, because when you get to this like a first skull, there's like a rush of enemies that like you cannot kill, well, unless you have some perfect build, but if you play first time, probably not. So I think you have to go to menu and power up stuff like to be able to pass that. So yeah, just collect experience and level up and pick new upgrades. This is a demo. Drag. So this is a fighting game with drag queens. All the characters are like drag queens, and the combat is So I mean, the hitboxes are kinda like, how would I describe, wonky? I mean, it works. This is free to play. Eldritch Climb. So in this game, you have to climb by like grabbing these rocks, kinda, with your hand, and then you can use either left or right, and then if you're already grabbing a rock, you can use both to get this like a rage to jump further. And then obviously if you fall, you can fall all the way down, and then you have to start over. So this is a demo. Shatterbound. Okay, so you play like this cube, and the goal of this game is you have to die on purpose. So you have to slam into the glass like 2 times, maybe, depends. And then on the 3rd try, you basically made a way for yourself to pass the level. And then there's also other stuff. You can make a platform out of yourself, so you can jump on yourself in the next try. So yeah, it's interesting. This is free to play. Dice Captain. Okay, so you have this map that you can follow. You can hire your crew members, and then they have like 6 like sides of a dice, and then some of them are empty, some of them are like attack or defense or whatever. And then after each fight, you get to fill 1 empty side of a dice for 1 crewmate. Yeah, and the goal is just defeat enemies, like get their health to 0 before they get yours, and collect gold, and you can purchase stuff, and you just need to go to the end to kill the like a boss fight, right? This is a demo. Crystal's Castle. So this is 2D platformer, and it's kinda like old school, right? Like those Sega games. So you just have to jump down and go to the finish line, and then there's like a bunch of enemies. You can just jump and shoot, and it's like so basic, right? And you just try to not get hit by anything. You have 3 lives. And, oh, you can have 5 or 6 later. Okay. So this is a demo, and those are all free to play games demos of the day. Links to Steam store page for all of these games are in the description, and also links to gameplay without commentary. Okay, see ya.